Also on the COVID front, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis is now fundraising off of President Biden's comments for him to, quote, get out of the way of people trying to help battle the COVID surge in that state. DeSantis has said, standing in your way, not going anywhere, and referred to the president as a power-hungry tyrant. What is your response to the governor and the administration's response to the governor? And is the president considering reaching out to DeSantis to talk this over?
Well, first, from day one, we've approached this not as a political issue, but a public health issue. We remain in touch with officials in Florida, just like we're in touch with officials from around the country about how we can provide assistance from the federal level to help address this public health crisis. What I have cited and what the president has cited is publicly available data about public health and the impact in Florida. It is factual and it is a fact and data that you all are aware of, that 25% of hospitalizations in the country are in Florida. It is also a fact that the governor has taken steps that are counter to public health recommendations. So we're here to state the facts. Frankly, our view is that this is too serious, deadly serious, to be doing partisan name calling. That's what we're not doing here. We're focused on providing public health data, information to the people of Florida to make sure they understand what steps they should be taking, even if those are not steps taken at the top of the leadership in that state. Go ahead.
Thanks, Jen. Republicans have made it pretty clear over the last couple of days that they're drawing a red line on the debt ceiling in terms of their willingness to negotiate or to consider a clean debt ceiling increase. Does the president want Democrats to move that through reconciliation, or is he ready to have that fight at some point in September or October with Republicans, trying to get Republican support?
The president believes that Democrats and Republicans should move forward, as they did 3 times during the last administration, to raise the debt ceiling, something that they did even in the wake of the former president putting in place a $2 trillion tax cut that certainly did not do anything to reduce the deficit. So that's his view. He believes they should move forward and do that. That's responsible, the responsible step for our country.
And then one more on a very different subject. Does the president have a deadline in his mind in terms of when his patience would run out on the Iran negotiations?
Look, I think the president's view is that it is in our interest to continue to pursue a diplomatic path forward. Because even though we certainly don't approve, in fact, we have great concern about a number of Iran's problematic activities in the global community, having visibility into their nuclear capabilities and capacities is in our national interest. The timeline is not endless, and I know the Secretary of State has conveyed that clearly. But right now we are open to returning to a 7th round of negotiations. The inauguration is today, so we will see what happens from here.